Okay, so have you ever found like a stray hair in your partner's car? And it's like, definitely not yours.
Oh, we're going there.
We are.
Yeah.
We're diving right into this relationship dilemma because we found all these articles, even personal stories about this, to ask or not to ask about the hair.
The mysterious hair, right.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like, is it better to just completely trust your partner, let it go?
Right.
Or should you just be totally upfront,
Yeah.
communicate, even if it's awkward?
Yeah, because, I mean, it brings up the bigger questions, right? Like, what does it even mean to trust someone in a relationship?
That's the thing, yeah.
How much is too much?
Yeah, and like how much do you let slide?
Yeah.
So some people, they're like the don't ask camp, right? They say
Mhm.
trust has to be like no matter what. If you're questioning every little hair, you're basically saying, I don't trust you.
Yeah, and I think their point, too, is like, life's too short for that kind of drama,
Totally. Yeah,
especially over something so small, you know?
exactly. Like pick your battles. But then you've got the other side, the ask away crew. And they say, hold on, this isn't about being suspicious. It's just being honest, being curious.
Yeah, and having good communication. Like, isn't that important in any relationship?
Huge. And they say those little things, if you ignore them, they just become these big blowouts later.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, because if you're not talking about the small stuff, what happens when something big comes up?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to feel comfortable, like, bringing it up. And we found some pretty interesting stories about this. There was one, it was about this programmer. And, of course, being a programmer, they had, like, a whole system for analyzing the hair situation. Like, if there's one hair, there's got to be more, right?
Right. That's hilarious. They're applying logic to, like, their love life.
Totally.
Oh.
Or there was this other story, the case of the vanishing lipstick. This person found a lipstick in their car. Wasn't theirs, wasn't their partner's.
Oh, no.
Right. So they just like casually asked about it on social media. It turned out to be from a friend. No big deal.
See? And they probably had a good laugh about it. It's all about how you approach it, I think.
And then you have the soulmate 3 questions.
Oh, yeah. What were those? Remind me.
This person's wife, every time they go out, she asks, who are you with? Any women. Are
Yeah.
they prettier than me?
Oh, wow. Straight to the point.
Right. So it's like playful, but also shows they're still like checking in with each other.
Yeah, it works for them. It's part of their dynamic.
Exactly. But after all this, it's still like, so what's the answer? Do we interrogate our partners over every little thing or just stay silent?
I think, honestly, there's no right answer. It really comes down to you, your relationship. What have you established with your partner?
Right.
Can you joke about this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Or is it going to cause a huge fight?
It's not really even about the hair, is it? It's like the bigger picture of how we communicate.
Totally.
Hmm.
And this whole thing, it makes you think, like, do I know my own communication style? Do I know what my partner needs? Maybe that's the real takeaway.
Yeah.
Have those conversations, even if they're a little awkward.
Yeah. Communication is key.
Hmm.
Figure out what works for you. Good talk.
Yeah, absolutely.